Hey there, I'm Richard Eisenbeis for GameZone.com and welcome to Big in Japan. When I started making these videos, I made it clear I would always do my best to review any new game with the words Kingdom Hearts in the title. Yet, despite requests, I was always unable to review 2008's Kingdom Hearts Coded due to the impossibility of capturing footage off of a Docomo cell phone. But, in a move I never would have predicted, Square Enix has released a remake of Coded for the Nintendo DS. So, today I bring you the newest love child of Square Enix and Disney, Kingdom Hearts Recoded. The story of Recoded takes place during the ending of Kingdom Hearts 2. It follows King Mickey, Donald, and Goofy as they attempt to digitally reconstruct Jiminy Cricket's erased journal after a strange message appears there. To do this, they create a data version of Sora to go into the digital representations of the worlds the real Sora visited in the first Kingdom Hearts and resolve the mystery of the journal by fixing the data errors therein. While this might sound interesting at first, the new story content in Recoded is little more than an occasionally mentioned framing device. The majority of the plot is rehashing the scenes of Sora interacting with the characters in each Disney world. While that was interesting the first time it was done in the original Kingdom Hearts, this game is the fifth in which Sora goes to these same worlds and meets these same Disney characters for the quote-unquote first time. As if to make it even more derivative, over half the game's level design is pulled directly out of Kingdom Hearts 1. So were several of the bosses. Still, such unoriginality is not always a bad thing. Many of the best gameplay features from other titles have been pulled into Recoded as well. Birth by Sleep's combat and magic systems have been lifted practically wholesale, and the Data Matrix level-up system bears a striking resemblance to the Final Fantasy X sphere grid. Yet the best thing in Recoded is the variety. The game is at times a side-scrolling platformer, a stealth game, a quiz game, an on-rails shooter, and a turn-based RPG. While it does keep returning to the standard Kingdom Hearts gameplay, there are often special conditions, like the lack of a weapon or the loss of all your levels, that completely change how you play the game. And that's not even mentioning the numerous data rooms. When you enter one, you are able to bet a percentage of your EXP on whether you will be able to complete the floor's special stipulations or not. If you pass, you receive a large bonus of EXP, which can, along with EXP earned from defeating the data room's normal enemies, be used to buy data blocks that level up Sora's stats in the data matrix. Recoded also has far greater emphasis on platforming than past Kingdom Hearts games, but tweaked character movement, smart level design, and improved camera controls make it almost effortless. Visually, Recoded is on par with fellow DS title Kingdom Hearts and the obtusely hard-to-read Fraction, and uses the data pixel motif to great effect. The voiced cutscenes, which play after the completing of each world, look to be done via the Kingdom Hearts 2 in-game engine. And despite the fact that they largely show nothing but the characters sitting around a computer chatting, can be accessed at any time upon completion of the game, along with more data rooms and additional Coliseum floors. Let me be frank, Kingdom Hearts Recoded is not a good game. But honestly, that should come as no surprise. After all, it's the remake of the shovelware cell phone game made to cash in on the Kingdom Hearts name brand. A new coat of paint and some pretty voice acting are not enough to save this fundamentally flawed game. The story is nothing but repetitive rehash with a side of derivative drivel, and the gameplay, while not broken, is average at best. If I had to say something nice about Recoded, it would be that, well, at least the name's pronounceable this time. I cannot conceive of any reason anyone, fan or newcomer alike, should play this game. Much less buy it. Still, some fans will be drawn in by Recoded's promise to divulge a single, though largely unimportant, secret. Namely, what did Mickey's letter from the end of Kingdom Hearts 2 say? So here's what I'm going to do. After the credits, I will translate for you the letter as it appears in Recoded and hopefully kill off any remaining interest you have in this game. For those of you who won't take the easy way out, I name thee fools and direct you to the little X in the corner of your browser. Anyway, I'm Richard Eisenbeis for GameZone.com. Peace out.
すぐに伝えたかったんだ。君の中に眠っていた思い出。そして、 未来へとつながる記憶のかけらのことを。空、陸、海里。キーブレードをめぐる真実はいくつものつながりを経て君たちの心の中にあったんだ。空、君につながるみんなが君を待っている。彼らの悲しみを癒せるのは君だけなんだ。もしかしたらこれまでの旅はこれから始まる旅の準備だったのかもしれない。これまで偶然だと思っていたことは全てつながっていたんだ。新しい旅立ちの扉はもう開かれようとしている。
There! I just saved you 23 hours and $35. You're welcome!